Hi everyone, welcome to Top Tech Stories this week, and a lot of interesting stuff happened this week, and one bad stuff actually happened too, which I'll be telling you much later. But yeah, let's begin to celebrate about the interesting stuff first of all, as I take you through the top tech stories for this week. Earlier this year, Apple released the phone that I personally call the banger. Why did I call it so? Because it came with all the juicy specs of the latest flagships and with a reduced price. Wow, like we never saw Apple doing that in a while, bringing down their costs from what used to be around $800 and something, $900 to about $399, $499, $549 for a 512 gig of an iPhone. That was actually unbelievable, and it seems that they're about to do that again and again, because there is a new iPad that is just coming now, the iPad Air, which is supposed to be a running mate to the iPad Pro 2020, would also have the same specs of the iPhone SE with the A13 Bionic chip, and of course all the other features that comes with the new iPhone SE. I'm talking of the special edition, would also be inside this iPad. And yes, the price will also be slashed, so we're looking at a price range of between $300, $330, $350 to $500 for this new iPad. So we keep our fingers crossed until when this is finally released. It's still in the works, and it's kind of like a rumor that has leaked already, because now I'm reporting that. So we'll keep our fingers crossed until when we get this new iPad Air, and then I get my hands on one, because something in that price range will be favorable. Yeah. It's no longer news that in the United States, the Trump administration has removed the COVID-19 statistics from the CDC's website, and organizations like MIT and some others are also protesting that move, saying that this information is meant to be for the public and why remove it. But a company like Google has taken a further step to ensure that we get adequate information and we get the right information. And as such, I've promised that from next month, they will be banning every ad programs or every ad platform or websites that run AdSense from showing wrong statistics or giving the wrong information to the public about the COVID-19. There is a school of thought that the new vaccine that is about to be developed will genetically change the population of the world. And that school of thought is fast spreading, and Google knows about this, and they're trying to put a stop to this false information. So by next month, they'll be launching on this program to ensure that we get adequate and the right information at the right time. TikTok. Why do we always talk about TikTok? Well, the statistics have shown that TikTok has the highest downloads right now in every store, the App Store and the Play Store, both inclusive. And of course, there's a concern because it's a Chinese app. The United States under the Trump administration is actually concerned about this growth. The growth that the majority of the users on TikTok are Americans. TikTok poses a lot of threat to the United States because they feel that this app could be used as an espionage tool to spy on the United States. I'm talking about China spying on US now. And there have been concerns like this in the past. I don't know whether we all remember Kaspersky, the antivirus from Russia. At the time, the US also banned that antivirus being used in the United States just because it came from Russia. They actually were not able to substantially pinpoint how the antivirus was a threat to the United States security. But then, US is US, right? So because they were able to do that, they are also able to do this to TikTok. And a lot of companies are already starting to ban the use of TikTok in their organizations, starting with Amazon. Amazon has decided that none of its employees would use TikTok on its network. And if Amazon is able to do this, it therefore means that the US probably will be able to do this as well. So we emphasize, or I emphasize actually, that the US can do this and ban TikTok outrightly from the United States. When that happens, we'll see what becomes of TikTok. Let us take a minute silent for the loss of an innovator, a tech enthusiast, a big dreamer, in the tech ecospace, Fahim Saleh. Well, this week, precisely on Thursday, Fahim Saleh was assassinated in Manhattan. The report has it that his personal assistant in the same elevator with him committed the suicidal act. How cruel. For those of you that don't know who Fahim Saleh was, he was the CEO of the popularly and fast-growing company in Nigeria called Gokada. He also had a lot of technical, innovative companies to his arsenal, where he invested a lot of his money into innovative ideas, one in Bangladesh and a couple of others in the United States. He will be greatly missed in the tech industry for his brilliancy and his ability to take risk. The report also said that his personal assistant was actually stealing from him. And then he found out. And when he found out, he did not take this person to the police. He did not report the assistant to the police, but instead had a reimbursement plan for him on how to pay back that money. First of all, he fired him as his assistant and then created a plan for him to pay back the money. But instead of this guy to pay back the money, or to at least follow the plan or have the mindset to pay back the money, he assassinated him right in the elevator and then chopped off his body parts wrapped in nylon. Really? How cruel. Well, we will miss him a lot, and the tech system and the tech ecosystem would also miss him. Goodbye, Fahim Saleh. For those of you who love to hack or who want to know how to hack, well, the good news is that hackers are just regular people like you and I. So yeah, this week they released a video of about 40 gigabytes teaching you how to hack, and their interest is particularly on the United States. So hopefully if you stumble on that video, you'll be able to know how to hack the United States. But then you should know that, or you should have known already, that the United States have intercepted this video, and maybe by now as I'm speaking they've taken it down. But they came out to say that they thought that this set of hackers left themselves open, or whether they deliberately left the video out there to teach people how to hack the US, or they left themselves open out there because, I mean, they're regular guys like you and I, right? They also forget to encrypt themselves sometimes. So if you stumble on that video, all well and good. But still on the news of hacking, maybe it's no longer news right now that 3 prominent people in the society were hacked this week: Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Kanye West. Their Twitter accounts were hacked, and posts on their Twitter accounts said this week that they are in support of the cryptocurrency system and they would like to be giving out to support the system. So the post read, drop $1,000 worth of Bitcoin on this address and in no time you will get double of that. So people were dropping like crazily.
Congress is demanding answers tonight about a massive hacking of Twitter involving the accounts of celebrities, politicians, billionaires, and companies. That attack is part of a swindle involving cryptocurrency. Senior correspondent Claudia Cowan has specifics from San Francisco.
Before Twitter discovered the scam targeting the likes of Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Bill Gates, and others, hackers pulled in more than $100,000 worth of Bitcoin from unsuspecting followers.
We were very lucky in that whoever managed to get this access and carry out this scam seems to have only wanted money and not to carry out, say, a misinformation campaign or start World War III.
Experts warn a security breach like this could create a global financial catastrophe, jeopardize national security, and even impact our elections.
They could have taken the voice of, let's say, someone from the stock market and given false information.
They could have sold this access to a number of places, for example, to foreign intelligence agencies. They could tweet something awful from one of the presidential candidates.
While the White House says the president's Twitter feed was not compromised.
The president will remain on Twitter, but his account was secure and not jeopardized during these attacks.
The FBI is leading a federal inquiry into the hack, and Senator Josh Hawley is calling on Twitter's CEO to, quote, take any necessary measures to secure the site. Technology website Motherboard says it spoke to some of the hackers responsible for the attack that used an internal tool allowing them to tweet as prominent account holders. Twitter acknowledged its employees were targeted, tweeting, quote, we detected what we believe to be a coordinated social engineering attack by people who successfully targeted some of our employees with access to internal systems and tools.
This is going to be a big lesson for the Facebooks and others. They're going to have to do an ironclad security layer to make sure that this does not happen.
Somebody even tweeted, I just dropped all my savings. And I saw that tweet, I was like, really? Really? And this amount she was talking about was about $20 to $30, $1,000, I mean, $20,000. She dropped it, hoping that she would get a double of that. So to her, actually it was a lady. So to her, she felt like, wow, this is a lifetime opportunity to become rich for life. But she never knew it was a scam. Anyway, the US have come out to say that this is the largest scam ever in the history of scamming. Well, things still happen in the United States, and if accounts like Bill Gates or Kanye West or Elon Musk could be hacked, then you should know that yours is also susceptible of hacking or susceptible to hacking. So be careful out there as you share your passwords or you share your information to third-party apps, as you integrate yourselves, as you try to log in via one platform. You know, all the single sign-ins and single sign-ons. These are the things that could breach security on your Twitter account. So be careful out there. And yeah, with that concludes Top Tech Stories this week. And don't forget that we still have our competition going on. If you're yet to join, of course, you can still join in. All you need to do is to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button as well. Share this video to your friends and make sure that you comment under this video, because those are the criteria for you to stand a chance to be in our competition live draw, which will be coming up very soon. We'll soon announce that. Until next week, when we'll bring you the Top Tech Stories again, it's goodbye from me. Bye-bye.